my congregation, my organization works with congregation, meaning different churches. We work we work all over the valley, but in the Eastern Coachella Valley, we work from Coachella to Mecca, Thermal. We have leaders in Oasis and lots of leaders in North Shore. And first of all, the biggest problem that we have is lack of access to transportation in North Shore. So we have a really strong group of leaders, about 30 people working on transportation with Sunlight, but they don't have access to come to these sorts of meetings or information where they can voice projects or they can voice concerns. So that was our first concern about this meeting, that none of my leaders had transportation to come to Palm Desert to have this meeting to voice, a proposal or anything of the sort. So lack of transportation in North Shore is...
so that's transportation within North Shore, so on Salton Sea, or
yes.
From there to
here?
From there to here, from there to Mecca. There is no Sunlight that extends out to North Shore.
Or down to Plexico?
Not Sunlight related, I don't believe.
I would like to point out, I understand your dilemma, and we're actually sympathetic to that. We are accepting comment via email. Simply because they couldn't make it doesn't mean we don't want to hear from them. Okay, great. We have a flyer. It's got the email address. We're taking comment on that, Heather, until what date? The 15th? Yeah. And so we would welcome, if they have access to email, and if not, what we can do, let me give you one of my cards. If they prefer to handwrite it and mail it, we will also take it that way as well.
Great, that'd be great, because there is no public transportation.
We understand that dilemma. We had the same issue on an unmet needs hearing that we conducted in Banning in May of last year. We had a number of people who wanted to attend but had no transportation. And so this time we kind of wised up to it and came up with an email submission address to help you do that. So
something else that I've been hearing, and actually this was just yesterday with the pastor and his wife, was that community members out in Thermal and Oasis, though they really incredibly appreciate and use the line, the extra route that goes around Thermal and Oasis from Mecca that extends out sort of in a circle. They use it very often, but it's not extended enough to cover the vast, incredibly rural areas of Thermal, the vast, incredibly rural areas of Oasis. And so this becomes a problem because a lot of the people are agricultural people who, for policy purposes, might not have licenses to go into town and get, their basic needs of food, water, healthcare.
So you're asking about an expansion of the circuit area?
Yeah, if there could be some sort of funding or anything, boundaries and whatever, to extend services out to the even more rural areas of Thermal and Oasis.
Okay.
Those are concerns that.
Okay, so let's be sure we have that on the list of issues to address in our long-term process.
Great, thank you.
Beyond Thermal and Oasis.
Do you have any more?
Not at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Sir?
The Desert Edge community